How you doing?
Good, good. So when I called you yesterday, I explained to you, or I said to you that I understand the pricing. I understand what you're doing with like the ionizer, the lighting, the add of biofalls. I get that. But what I can't wrap my head around is how you're coming up with pricing, or maybe you are winging it for these other projects where you're doing $25,000, $30,000 job and you're walking away with 20 grand. And I don't feel like you are winging it. You have something is going through your brain to give you these numbers so that you make money on a lot of it. And I just want to know what it is.
Well, there's millions and millions of moving parts here, but let me just kind of start with a simple concept, if I can get my screen working right here, that this number 4 down here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sell like you're independently wealthy. Whether you are or whether you aren't, you have to sell like you don't give a shit. Like, this is what I'm worth, this is what the job is worth, and this is what I'm going to ask for, and I'm not going to take anything less for that. I have minimums. When I build a pond, I start at $8,500, so how screwed am I going to get when I start at $8,500?
How screwed?
Yeah. How much? Financially?
I guess if you don't get it done in a day, you're not going to make any money.
Well,
but I'm guessing.
Because
I don't really know your numbers.
Are 10 by 15 like everybody else's. That's what they are. 10. We don't do 11 by 16. We do 10 by 15s because I'm tired of pulling up the liners, okay, to make that last inch work. So we just kind of scaled it down. And so everybody that wants me to build up a pond up to that size is going to start at $8,500. And we do a handful that are 5 by 5, 10 by 10, 8 by 8. They're $8,500 plus the lights, plus the plants, plus the blah, 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 plus everything else. So I just have a minimum charge. I can't go anywhere for under $8,500. So therefore, I rarely shoot myself in the foot. And you're right. My worst nightmare is an $8,500 pond. And I've probably done about, I don't know, a half a dozen of them in 15 years. Because somebody always adds, when they start to add the lights at $350 a unit, when they start to add the plants at $150 a piece, when they start to add an air bubbler system for $1,200, when they start to add a $1,200 ionizer, when they get from $8,500 to 10 grand, that $1,500 has about $1,200 of profit in it. So when I do an $8,500 job, I'll make about $3,500. It'll take me 2 days, but I'll make about 3 grand, something like that. It's not going to be much. Trust me. I need extras on top of that to make any of that kind of money.
Let me ask you another question. If you did, I can't remember the numbers, 1.2 or 1.3 you're doing this year, Steve?
This year we're over 1.4. Let me
1.4.
Yeah, okay. Let me exit out of here.
And next year you're looking to do 1.5, 1.6. What is your goal?
1.5 is our goal for next year.
Okay. So are you guys, the guys you have, are you guys maxed out then as far as how much work you can do in a year?
Nope.
So to get to that 1.5, are you reverse engineering everything to say, I want this much, so we have to charge more for our services? Or do you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, is that how you're doing your pricing?
I'll tell you exactly. No, I'll tell you where we start with all that. So there's where we're at today. And right now I'm putting the kibosh on the brakes, as I told you yesterday. I don't want to bring any more money. I want to start pushing money into next year because I'd like to start with 100 grand towards next year's goal. We could actually, if I cashed everything I got on my wall, I'd be over 1.5. But my goal was 1.3. I just wanted to do 1.3 or more. I want to beat it every year. So, this year we started with 90 grand in the bank. I pushed 90 from last year because last year's goal was 1.1 and we did 1.26, even pushing 90 grand into this year. So it's a game I get. But let me tell you exactly how we get to 1.5.